Well, I suppose it's time I set this to the big screen.
What?
The big screen. That screen. That's where we are, look. Or this screen. And then we can get this all set up nicely. Put that there and there. And just move a little bit of this around. To that over there. Hide that. Right, so there we go. So you know how to make us big or small, which is kind of handy. That's big us. See?
Very big.
We're big and we're live too, so we're saying hello to people at this very moment in the universe. Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Today's Tuesday. If you're rewatching this on a broadcast, Tuesday the 28th of September, 2021.
Pajama day.
Yes, today is Pajama Day. So this is the new Ask a Developer Day when we wear our warmest pyjamas. It's a beautiful day.
I've got my non-pyjamas, my blankie.
You've got your beautiful blankie from the Moomins, of course, which is a lovely blankie. And what we're going to do today is something slightly different, because today is demo release day.
Yay!
Yay indeed.
Yay!
Yay, yay, and yay some more. So, high five. Woo. So, this is the day that demo 2.0.2 releases. Now, the demo that people have been playing until now has only been the one that released for the Steam Next Fest back in June, which was really, really kind of rushed. I had
2 weeks.
2 weeks, was it? Crikey. I didn't have long at all to make that in. So it had always been my goal to bring out a new demo, but obviously I initially thought I was going to release in November. Now I'm releasing next year in the summer, which is brilliant because it means I can now release a demo. And that's good for you because it means you don't have to pay and you can see all my hard work. So that's good news. So I'm going to have a sip of this, then I'm going to get ready to start. Now, for anyone who doesn't know and has just seen this turn up in their Steam notifications, this game is, well, I suppose it's a kind of horror thriller game based in the Outer Hebrides in 1936.
Weird fiction.
Weird fiction, that's exactly what it is. Thank you, Amanda. Now, I am the coder and developer. My name's Chris. Amanda is the story writer and also very, very good at telling me not to put features in that don't need to be in. So thank you, Amanda. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be playing the demo for a bit, probably for about 25-30 minutes, and then Amanda's going to tell me what to do and where to go. I'm going to point out some of the features that are new in the demo that you won't have seen if you've ever played the very early demos, and at the same time I'm also going to tell you some of the stuff that's coming in the next 2 weeks and what's happening in the main branch as well. So, shall we start?
Yeah.
Excellent. So if you're playing this for the first time yourself, hang on, there we go, you'll notice in the settings over here, ignore that in the left corner, that's the watermark, so you'll notice in your settings over here, there we go, I'll just get rid of it actually, there we go, that, damn you thing, there we go. There we are. That we now have various options here. If you go to video, you can set your frame rate and all that kind of thing. If you go to advanced, if you're not using a card that you think is going to support ray tracing, turn the ray tracing off, okay? Because at the minute, that's probably
not optimized yet.
It's not optimized yet. The very nice people over at NVIDIA are going to be giving me a lot of help with that, and I thank them very much for it. But for the time being, if you're not sure if your computer can handle it, or if your computer's basically acting like complete shit, turn the ray tracing off.
Buy a new computer.
Or buy a new computer, or buy us a new computer,
yeah.
And we'll spend the money on Jaffa cakes. So either way.
I don't like Jaffa cakes.
I like Jaffa cakes.
Wow.
Okay, you can have some new stuff from Serendipity.
Teddies!
Teddies. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. There is some stuff in the settings that, you know, doesn't really do anything. Sorry. But also, on the front menu now, these things link to stuff, okay? So if you click on them now, they will go places that they didn't go before, okay? So this was originally just stuff that was here for my beta testers. My beta testers have tested this, and so we can actually play. Up top, we've got the 3 buttons, so restart. If you were in the game, you know, you come out, you press restart, it take you back to the beginning again. Otherwise, if you press this, it'll take you to your last save point. There will be a load screen in the full version, but not in the demo. Got that? Cool. Love you. Oh man, no distracting music. Fantastic. I feel better already. Right then, Amanda. So, the whole plan is I'm going to play it, and you're going to tell me what you think I should do. So,
Talk to those guys.
talk to the dudes. Okay, which dudes? Those ones or those ones?
No.
Those dudes. Okay. So, I'm going to walk over to them. There's a letter and a welcome.
Yay, welcome.
Welcome to the rock.
Oh, interact with that, yeah. Yeah. Do people and things look odd? Perhaps there is a reason for this. I wouldn't worry too much about it at the moment though. Just remember to talk to everyone. You can, and hopefully you will find something out.
Excellent. Okay,
Right.
so
Talk to the people.
I shall talk to the people. So,
Ooh, go back. Who's in there? Ooh.
oh, that's us. That's us.
Ooh.
Thanks to the power of new ray-traced reflections and an awful lot of serendipity, that is us.
Yay.
Yeah, I know.
Other way.
Oops, sorry.
That way.
Right, just walk up here, past the litter. A very messy island, this one. A bit overgrown. It looks like our street, doesn't it?
Who are these guys?
Well, this is the affectionately named Sailor 1 and Sailor 2.
Are they not twins? Like in The Shining?
They could be, but there's an awful lot of them. So let's talk to this one. The strange sailor looks towards you with disinterest. He turns back to his companion and continues talking a moment later.
They
Well,
are twins, aren't they?
they could be, although I think they could be from somewhere where there's a lot of interbreeding.
Are they all clones?
They could be, you know, really into bread.
Okay, talk to me.
Okay. Needs more red and pirates. Well, you're the artist, you know. When you should be drawing these. I'm still waiting for that other character. For God's sake.
Should these characters not be different?
The sailor looks up from his conversation. What you wanting, Wickie? Well, you've got some choices there.
How does
And-
he know you're a wiki?
Well, because they're expecting us, and we came over on the ship with them.
Oh.
Now-
Okay, so we've got, oh, sorry, nothing. What are you doing? Where do I go? Well, you're not going to say, oh, sorry, nothing. You wouldn't have started talking
Well, you
to
might
him
be
in the
intimidated.
first place. No, you wouldn't.
Okay.
What are you doing with your friend?
The sailor stares at you stony-faced. Nothing for you to worry about. His friend briefly glances towards the far side of the platform, then catches himself and casts his eye downwards.
So he's not going to tell you what he's doing?
Nope.
All right, then we'll ask him another question then. Where do I go?
He turns to you. You'll be wanting the gondola lift behind me to the rock. Weather's fine for it.
He's got a very deep accent for someone who appears to be quite young.
Okay, sorry. He turns to you. You'll be wanting the gondola lift behind me. Weather's fine for it.
Yeah.
This
Okay,
is
that-
true, Lady Cake Pops.
Yeah, we need to go to the gondola.
Okay, so am I going to say thank you or are you coming?
Are you coming?
The sailors laugh. Ha no, Wickie. Old Malin's not wanting the likes of us on his rock. We're
Bet
just
it's
here
not.
to meet the ship on the way home.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Malin, he seems an honest type. He doesn't really want young sailors hanging around his rock.
Why? Look, it says why.
Oh, sorry, hang on then.
Why?
Where do I go? Blah, 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 blah. Are you coming? Okay, why? Why? Well, now, the Wanderer had to leave port early, so us lads, as was a port, took the gondola to meet out here for the long haul out. So they're all waiting to go on the other ship now.
All right, okay.
Okay, because this is a staging post. Okay, so now, this person's name, according to Lady Cake Pops, is Nathaniel Weatherbottom.
Oh, he's got a weather bottom.
Nathaniel
I love
Weatherbottom.
it.
Isn't that wonderful?
He's got a weather bottom.
Yeah, he's got a
It's
weather.
like a compass
a
weather
very,
bottom.
very weather
What's
bottom.
the weather, Mr. Weatherbottom?
You can tell we don't go out much, can't you? Jesus Christ.
What's
Okay,
the
so
weather,
we've talked
Mr.
to
Weatherbottom?
Nathaniel Weatherbottom and his friend Neville Weatherbottom, because why not?
Can we? No, Neville's from Harry Potter.
You know there are more than just one. There's more than just one person called bloody Neville in this universe, right? Pass me a piece of paper out of my notebook, out of my notebox.
Out the bin?
Out of the bin, yes.
The bin box.
The bin box, because I now have to remember that Sailor 2 is called Nathaniel Weatherbottom.
Can you ask him what the weather is and how his
No.
weather bottoms vary?
You know, you can't even ask him his name now, think about it, so I don't know why I write this thing down. Jesus
I would,
Christ.
it's good.
Absolutely, Jesus Christ. Okay, so we've talked to Nathaniel Weatherbottom. Thank you, Lady K-Pot. So let's go down here. So, over here, at the minute, if I walk down, we're passing our radio.
We play with the radio.
You want to play the radio?
Yeah.
Okay,
Can we
so
twirl it?
we can, and there's a document next to it as well.
I want to twirl the radio.
Okay, so let's set some settings on this radio.
This is the music.
Yeah, let's find some. So carrier band, let's change it to long wave. I'll put the frequency to about 133. Turn the range dial. And we'll change the carrier range to quite high as well. Okay, let's see if we pick anything up. Will do, LCP.
Oh, it's saying something. You can't hear
There's
it.
a faint voice, thank goodness for
You can
these.
see what it
Thank
says.
goodness for these
What does it
subtitles.
say?
Get into the Rockies, something troublemaker, can't have something poking
Poking
about in
about.
there, something into the sea. Oh, I wonder what that relates to. Oh well, never mind,
No,
we're
go
listening to
back,
our beautiful
go
cello.
back. There.
Well, this.
There's nothing on it.
Yeah, there's just an empty bit of paper.
Is it?
Must be. Oh.
No, it's not.
Ah, I picked it up, it's gone. Let's go back to my documents.
The radios on the island are great. They can pick up all sorts of stations of music. They can also pick up other things.
Oh.
And sometimes are a useful way of picking up information. Tune them in if you find a specific frequency, and then test them to see if you have a signal. You might be lucky.
You might be lucky.
So can we play with the radio some more then?
You can do, but it's already playing music now. You just can't hear it very well at the minute because of the background going on. Also, because it's playing a cello concerto at the moment. Right, so there's these two sailors here.
Is that,
Sorry, where do you want me to go?
Is that more weather bottom?
That could be the Weatherbottom family, actually.
Wow.
So, also known as,
that's the thing.
let me see, Neil Weatherbottom and Nigel Weatherbottom.
No, they all have to have different, like,
Yeah,
they're
Neil
going
and
to have each names.
Okay, Nigel it is.
That's
do you want me
mythology,
to?
weather bottom.
Do you want me to talk to any of these bloody Weatherbottoms?
Yes, let's talk to the weather bottom.
Which one? This one?
Yes.
The sailor looks towards you with disinterest. He turns back to his companion and continues talking a moment later.
He hasn't got a companion?
He does. It's over there. They shout at each other. You're doing okay, Rodney. Yeah. See, like that.
Okay, should we talk to the other guy?
Well, Rodney. That's good.
He's skulking.
Yes, he's skulking in the
Skulking.
shadows when you suddenly snap him out of his thoughts.
Go away, Wickie. Nothing for you here.
Oh man,
Right.
these sailors, they're rude sometimes, aren't they,
Very
Amanda?
rude.
They're rude. Okay, so tell me, what do you think I should do then? Because I've talked to those sailors. Shall we explore and look around, or shall we...
Can we go up the stairs?
We'll go up the stairs, okay. These stairs were requested featured by my testing team, who thought that this wall was far too bare.
Can you actually jump over the edge?
I can jump over the edge, yes. Would you like me to?
Yeah, let's jump off.
Okay,
Let's
hang on.
have-
Let me get all the way at the
Oh,
top.
yeah.
Okay, I'll get all the way at the top. Because as we all know, that's the first thing
Yeah.
anyone else is going to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're going to just jump off the top.
Jump.
That's it. Here we go. Whee!
I want to jump
Ow.
in the sea.
Well, as you can see, that fall
He's dead.
hurt me quite badly, but at the same time it hasn't killed me.
You should have a heartbeat there.
Well, I should do, but to be honest, it hasn't killed me
What was
because...
that? That looked like horse poo.
Where?
There. There's that horse poo?
No, my lovely, that appears to be clover.
It looks like horse
That is
poo.
clover, and that
It
means...
looks like horse poo.
It does, but it needs to come out in 2.0.3.
Can we jump up it into the sea now?
Let me jump into the sea. Well, if I go down here, I
Big
can.
running jump.
Okay, here we go.
Whee!
Bye,
Jump.
everybody. Oh God, why? Oh no. Right, I'm
Where
dead.
was the splash?
Are you being a problematic person during my demo?
You asked me to give you my opinion.
Funnily enough, there is a splash, but it's not in this fork. The splashing noise will actually be happening. It's
Where do we
just...
go now?
Well, I'm going back to where I was. Right, there
Oh,
we go.
torch!
Oh,
Torch!
you want that here? Okay, there's the torch. Let's
That
get the
looks
battery.
pretty useful.
It
What's
is
that?
useful. That's a battery.
Can we have the battery too?
Yes. There we go.
That's useful.
It would be useful, but I need to put the battery inside the torch.
Oh, come on. Isn't that just superfluous?
Not really. You see, the good thing is that in a lot of games, people put the batteries in the torch, and then they're going to think to themselves, "Oh no, I'm going to have to collect batteries now every 60 seconds because my batteries are going to run out."
Can you just had a torch with a battery in it?
Well, you put the battery in, and now it's not going to run out ever.
Can we go in that doorway?
Well, we can go in the doorway, yes. There's not a lot in there at the minute because for some reason the story hasn't opened it up yet.
Oh, I think there should be some spooky things.
Yes, but you believe there should be spooky things and everything like that. Right, so let's go over here then.
Oh, who's that?
Oh, and also, what's that down there?
No,
Right.
him.
Oh, right.
Hi.
The cardboard cutout is more interesting to you than a fully working dock area.
Yeah.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay, he raises his eyes from his book to look at you briefly, then his
What's he
eyes
reading?
return
What's he
to his book.
reading?
You want to know what he's reading? He looks up at you, irritated to be interrupted. What, this? It's a treatise on the geology of the Hebrides.
Yay. Oh. Is it good?
He smiles in a somewhat condescending manner. If you like rocks and the history of rocks, then it's excellent.
Excellent.
Excellent, yes.
Who's it by?
Who's it by? All right, well, this is by a Professor Mead. It was written
Ooh.
last century during an expedition to the outliers around here, and hopefully it can be updated soon.
I'm Bill. How do you do?
Oh, lovely, very good, very polite. He finally smiles. I've spelled wrongly, shit. Peter Edwin de
What's
Boll.
spelled wrong? Oh, finally.
Call me Peter. Pleasure, Bill. First polite person I've met today. Yeah, I can ask him about these two things.
We don't want to know about this famous. Why are you here?
Well, the Royal Geology Commission sent me. You heard the rumours, I'm sure, and they're checking the outliers in advance.
For what?
Well, the question is the outliers.
The outliers.
My clients want me to do an analysis of the mine workings of the rock to see if they're worth reopening for repurposing for the military.
Oh, not again.
Yeah.
Are you coming then?
He looks at the rock formation next to him.
Ooh.
I will soon, he says. The weather's fine for travel today. You go on ahead.
It never stays fine. Don't believe anything.
Well, he doesn't live in concert, but yeah. Okay then, so let's walk around the island and see what we can see.
The weather's fine at this second.
Well, yeah, because it's like a nice evening mist upon the sea.
Yeah,
You've
but
got the sun
you
going
know if
down.
you get on the boat, it's gonna go.
Well, if you go on a boat, I mean, there's a few methods of transport you can use on beautiful Gondola Island. One of them being, of course, the gondola.
We're going on the gondola.
Well, you can go on the gondola unless you'd like to try any other form of transportation.
Can I go on the ship?
Which ship? There's actually two, if you remember.
I have two ships.
No, you can't go on them both at once.
One of them.
Okay, which one would you like to go
Can I
on?
see the boat?
With some difficulty, yes. So,
Yay! Ships.
okay, so hopefully I'll not crash and die. So,
And can we sing I'm on a boat?
no, definitely not, for various copyright reasons.
Okay.
So, over there, that must be the goddess that's waiting at berth to go back to the mainland. So that ship goes back to the mainland.
No.
Okay, that will stop our adventures, and we will no longer have adventures
What's
on the
the
island.
point in it then?
Well, you know, you could go on the ship to see what happens. Maybe something else will happen if you go on that ship.
No, we'll not do that one.
Okay, I'll let people who are playing the demo see what happens.
Yeah. That's a surprise.
That's if they can find their way down to it without getting killed. And the other ship, don't watch if you don't want spoilers, is down here.
Oh, these are all spoilers?
Well, not really. This is only a demo,
It's still a box.
and there's a lot of hidden stuff in the demo. So we can walk down here, and you know, might need a run up on this one. You see, giving us some helpful advice.
Oh, you go run.
So I'm going
jump.
to run and jump, and it's quite a tight jump actually. You know, there is actually some minor platforming elements in this game. Okay, so down there we can see our other ship. So I'll just jump across. Now we can still get back at this point, but do be careful if that's your plan, because you'll die probably. It's very, very easy, unfortunately. Well, you don't die.
There's no
you-
guardrail.
Oh yeah, it's 1936. They didn't really do guardrails back then.
Oh.
To be honest, you were lucky if you survived past your first birthday in 1936. So
If you've got vertigo.
then you're probably going to be rather scared. Shall we go on board the boat?
Where's the? There's no one on there?
Well, there might be. They might be in this cabin over here.
Alright.
Well, I'll get on board it. So, are we going to pull out? Oh, looks like we're
Well,
off
there's
now.
not even a, there's no one there.
Well, yeah, that's
Who's
because
driving the boat?
there is a pilot of the boat over there in the main
I'm scared
area.
already.
Yeah, I'd be...
Do you know where you're even going?
Well, you know... we
Where's
have-
the geologist?
Okay, we have to assume that we're going.
Where's the geologist?
He's back there, remember?
I thought he was going on the boat.
No, he said he was coming on the boat later.
Mm.
And in fact, I think we've stolen his space on the boat.
What's down there?
What, those rocks?
No, that hole in the floor.
Oh, that's a storage for when this is being used as a fishing boat.
Oh.
Probably.
So not monsters in it.
I don't know.
What's over there?
That is Grant's Peak.
Ooh.
Hello, Rob, 9744, just as you saw Grant's Peak go by. Good timing. So all of the outliers have names, and fortunately enough, a lot of them have been named after people who, you know, we have talked to or have been around during the building of the game. So, for example, Grant's Peak may have some relation to someone we know with the surname Grant.
Robert,
That could be his peak. And it's the other one that has a little lighthouse on it over there, but it's a wrecked one. Through here, these are the gates. I really do like those.
they look very phallic.
They do look very phallic, but then again, anything looks phallic, really.
No, they
Especially
look
penises.
they look really phallic, Chris.
Well, they look quite phallic, yes.
Yeah, they do.
You would say that.
No, I just noticed them now. I hadn't seen them before now.
What do you mean you've never seen them before? I test this all the time.
Yeah, I hadn't seen them.
Oh well, that's the gate
You've got to
anyway.
remember, I don't pay attention unless I'm asked to.
Oh well, fair enough. This is true. Now over there, look. Can you see in the distance? That's the other ship.
Which one?
Well, there's three ships in actuality. There's the ship that dropped you off at the island.
Yeah.
Okay, that dropped you off at that one all the way over there. And then there's that one that we're on, okay, which has taken us off to the rock because we chose not to use the gondola. We're going the very long way. And then there's the third one, the Goddess, which is all the way back there.
We're going the scenic route.
We're going the pretty way. Actually, it's direct. To be fair, it's direct, but the problem we have is that it's also a lot longer than if we took the gondola, because the gondola is really, really quick by comparison. So if we wanted to get to and from, for example, that island, then we'd be able to really, really easily. Now, over here is Phase Rock, so called, because if you notice the little statue on it,
I can't see it.
You-
What is it?
those are the rather nice rectangular icons that
From Faye.
yeah, that Faye bought me. So
Nice.
I thought I'd give them a home on Phase Peak, which is another one of the outliers, and actually comes in handy in the second half of the game.
All the rocks are red.
Yeah, that's because of the sunlight. They're not actually that colour during the normal daytime. They're normally rock colour, but when it's like when the sun's going right down like this, we've got a red sky at night kind of thing going on.
It could be red rock.
It could be. Now over here is the current temporarily named Segway Rock. Can you just see it over there in the distance?
What?
Segway Rock. It's just called that because it's like a...
Okay, we've just
It's
seen
for
a tentacle.
halfway-
It's time to go home.
No, we haven't seen a tentacle.
I just saw a giant
No, you
tentacle.
did
Yes, I
not.
bloody
It
well
must have
did.
been an
That was an
illusion.
enormous tentacle.
Where?
I'm going.
Where?
It was there.
Well, it isn't there now, is
Right,
it?
I'm off home.
There's no tentacle.
going
You are
home.
obviously delusional.
I'm going
no,
home.
you're not. That's
Yes, I
a
am.
delusion.
Okay, Captain, I want off this boat.
A
I've just jumped over the side, alright?
A very good
I'm
delusion.
not going
Okay,
there.
well, we can jump over the side if you want.
No,
All that's got to do is
but
basically...
yeah, that
we'll,
would be me finished playing.
Yeah, tentacle. Oh, no, they're not there now, whatever it was you thought you saw.
I saw a tentacle.
Saw a tentacle, then earlier everything's phallic. Is there something going on here?
I think there must be. I think the person that designed this game's got some issues.
I think Lovecraft just really fucking loved tentacles. Well, hated tentacles to me. He was really unhappy. He hated the sea. He didn't like the sunlight. He wasn't really too fond of women. He wasn't fond of people what wasn't white like he was. He had a few problems, bless him.
He wasn't fond of much, was he?
He didn't like very much at all. He was a god-awful person. But at the same time, he came up with a really good way of presenting horror, which
Is that
was
a
basically
face?
tableau.
Is that a face in
What
the
a
rock?
face. Well, up there, that.
That's a face.
No, it's a rock formation.
That's a face.
That's a rock formation.
That's a face.
That's
and
not
that's a thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's
You get excited when you see things, don't you?
a monster. It's a monster.
It's not a monster. There's no monsters here. This is just a job about being a lighthouse keeper.
I'm off home.
Okay, I see where
You
this
want my
is.
mummy now?
Right. Well, I've spent no time at all putting atmosphere into this game. It shouldn't be scary in the slightest.
Come on, like I don't play games very often.
Now, if you were on the gondola, you'd actually see something different when you came through here, incidentally.
Giant boobs.
No, darling. No. Remember what I said, Lovecraft didn't like boobs. We're not putting in the things Lovecraft did like, apart from horror, but, you know, I don't think Lovecraft was into boobs.
Didn't like much of anything
He
really.
didn't know. But there we go. He was of his time, I think the term is.
Oh.
Rob thinks he saw something too, but he's not exactly sure. No, you didn't, Rob. It wasn't there. There was definitely nothing there.
Are you happy with the sea today, Chris?
I am actually really happy with the sea
You
today.
weren't happy with the sea yesterday on Midnight Mass on Netflix,
Yeah,
were you?
yeah. Midnight Mass's sea is terrible. It's so appalling when you see a program that obviously has such a high budget, and then like you look at the water
there was
simulation.
problems with the sea. They didn't have the boat really on the sea. It was green screen.
Oh, it was horrible, man. I was not impressed. Well, you know, this would be green screen. It's computer graphics, but their CG was awful. I
It was
can't
a good
believe how
show,
bad.
though.
Oh
It's
yeah,
worth
it was
watching.
great, but
Worth watching.
to be honest, you know, if they'd sent me like, you know, £100 and a note saying, "Can we borrow your water?" I'm sure I would have done it. Oh, I saw something horrific too, Lady Cake Pops, and it's you. Stupid artist can't say mass. Right, so anyway, we are continuing our voyage. As you can see, if you choose to go this way, which is your own goddamn fault really, you can see it's actually a really very long voyage in real time, enjoying the sloshing sound of the water on your own and nothing else.
Shouldn't the boat be going side to side a bit?
Actually, technically yes, although because we're standing on the boat and because the waves are actually set at a very low level, the waves and the movement would be very, very slight. So if I let it do that, what would happen is people would probably feel a little bit motion sick watching it. So what I've done is I've damped out the waves and just got on a smooth curve. It's a cheat. I will admit it, because like there would be a bit of rocking and bobbing, but at the same time it makes the game more comfortable for people to play. So that was very much a design decision. Right, so as you can see, we are still floating off into the arse end of nowhere.
Can we not be on a storm on the boat?
Well, if we were in a storm on the first day, then it really wouldn't be. Thanks very much, Rob. That's really kind, mate. If we were on the, if we were in a storm though, then it wouldn't be a very good welcome to the island. If you remember, the whole point of the welcoming to the island is, when we go up and see Captain Malin, the first thing he's going to say is, "She's warm and welcoming to you," because the island's pleased to see us. Yeah, it's like really warm and welcoming. We're happy to be there. You know, I mean, you may think you've seen something off in the distance there, but I mean, it seems unlikely, doesn't it? You know, and you know, there was nothing there when I looked, and the island's obviously really happy that you're here. You know, there's nothing throwing you off the boat or killing you, or all the sailors were there and were quite happy. It seems, you know.
The weather bottoms.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm never going to get over that.
What's that? The weather bottoms, yeah, yeah.
Tabitha's got
Neville,
more chance
Nigel,
of
Nathan,
the
Neil.
the weather bottoms.
Neville,
It's just
Nigel, Nathan,
funny.
Neil, and Norris. No, it isn't.
Oh, you should call them after like you know, like different weather stations or something.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No, Lady Cake Pops. The boat is actually one of the bonus ways of getting there that your mother chose, Amanda chose, because she wanted us to take a 10-minute detour to go past the slow island of rocks.
I just wanted to go on the boat.
She wanted to go on the boat, and she only wants to go on this boat because written on the side of it says the Amanda 2.
Does it?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know. Who's that?
Now, this is a leftover actually from the very first demo, and I left it in only because it was in the first demo.
Who are they?
Well, these are statues of Hatefat Nurs. Yeah, and
Nurs.
look, it's unpronounceable. It's supposed to be. Now, when you finished the first demo, because I didn't know what to do, I was running out of time, my brain was exhausted. What would happen is, if you solved the puzzle, rather than going any further, it would just throw up these guys. It'd throw up big statues everywhere, and it'd look a bit oppressive, and it'd be like, "Well done, you finished the bloody demo." I should do actually. There's another rock over there. There's another. Tabitha says I was treated like a trip to Durham, man, like doing boring history. Excellent. I'm glad you like it, Faye. Faye's Peak,
Faye's Peak.
which is also another phallic reference, I think.
Faye's
Amanda's probably going to say.
Peaks.
There we go. Faye's Peaks, boobies, lol.
Boobies.
Lol, lol, lol. Oh, another thing. The main character, no longer has a coat. And we're at the island. I forgot. I was so busy looking over there that I forgot the island had crept up on us. Right, so you were asking about other ways of getting to the island, Tabitha. So, as well as getting across this way, if I was to just march off the side of my boat willy-nilly and kill myself, oh God, why? Why am I doing this? Right, I'm dead.
Can't you have a dramatic death?
I can, yes, but it'll take me back to my last, break point, which is here. So I'll just grab these torches again, because I'll probably...
We just got to the...
We did, but Tabitha was asking... Well, yes we can. We can go on the gondola. And what you're hearing there is the radio system built into the gondola. Captain Malin pipes music into it. And so we could go on here listening to the old game music. And the gondola will take us across in probably about 2 minutes, I think. It's much, much faster and you get a much better view. So there you can see, for example, there's the Wanderer. And then if I go back here, you can see there's the Amanda 2 and there's the Goddess. There's the gondola station. And I'm just going to put my batteries in my torch, otherwise I'm going to get really annoyed, I can tell. There we go. And over here you'll probably get a better view of a few of the things we're going by, so feel free to ask me to look at anything you want, Amanda. There's Grant's Peak, Grant's Rock going by again. Grant's Rock I think is a better name. There is the Towers of Penis. Not phallic. Much faster this way though, isn't it? But it's kind of, you don't see as much because these stupid bars are in the way. Stupid bars, stupid bars, stupid bars. Thanks LCP. I worked really hard getting that to work, to be honest, so I'm glad you like it. Here we go, past Phase Peak. If you've been one of my architecture students or one of my Unreal Engine students, you'll recognise those as I make you put them all together. And look, there's nothing over there, see? No tentacle monsters.
Where?
Over there, none. We went back, you see? Did you see a big tentacle monster?
I don't think
That's
so.
because you weren't looking in the right direction. I mean, that's because they weren't there. Right, let's go past here.
What was that?
Nothing.
There was a house?
No, there wasn't. That'd be silly.
There's someone's house there?
It isn't a house. That's silly. You're just imagining it now. You've seen too much stuff in this game. You got overstimulated.
I've been using it today. My brain is a little bit
It is a little bit overwhelmed, yeah. To be fair,
I saw the giant teddy though.
The giant teddy was awesome, and you got a new
And I
got a new teddy.
And I got a new teddy.
And to be fair, I've been working on this for 2 years, 2 months. So it is bound to have a bit of content in it that people don't know about.
Yeah, but I haven't seen it, so
This is true.
I've seen some of it, not all of it.
Now, at this point, there is actually about 3 puzzles in the game. One of them you're going to just solve organically, okay? You'll solve it just by playing through the game anyway. The other 2 really are optional. I'm not going to talk about them or anything, but in the next version, 2.0.3, there will be an objective system in that you can use for
Tabitha
hints.
says, what the fuck, where's my teddy?
Tabitha, I have promised you I'll buy you sushi, okay? So if you want a teddy as well, we'll talk.
Tabitha, I got a Fluffkins, it's so cute.
You should go and bring it down to put on the webcam.
Should I show you my Fluffkins?
You should show. That sounds terrible, but yeah, go ahead. I'll wait here. Okay,
I need to turn the heating off and I don't know how.
One moment, you wait there. You keep everyone busy.
Oh no, we're here, look! We're here! I don't know how. It's dinging.
Amanda, the heating is not on. You're not having a menopausal hot flush.
I am, and I've got 2 patches on and they're not working.
Yeah, that's why we need you to talk to the nurse. Okay, so we're here, and we can go back to the island anytime we. Oh, bye.
What the fuck? It's gone?
Yeah, it's okay.
What do you mean? We just need. I want to go home.
The other one will come back in a minute, so we can still get that one.
Are we staying here?
Well, yeah, we're on the rock now. We've made it. And over here, look, there's another radio, and there's a piece of paper on the floor. Is there anything you want me to do, or do you want me to continue moving on? What?
Twiddle the knobs and.
You want me to twiddle the knob on the
Yeah.
radio? It's on my radio.
Okay, do this one. Right, this one. This one, and then this one, and then this one. No, this one.
There.
And then go.
Interesting.
Left his stuff in the place. Bring it to the rock and put it perfect. Let some sniff it with your rock. Ways with it. Married and walked over the island gate otherwise.
Well,
That sounds like someone I know.
yeah, it sounded like I forgot to take my vocals off it, unfortunately. Now, over here, there's this weird kind of makeshift
Can you
altar
open
thing.
it?
You can't open it now, but
Why not?
this will come in more relevant later on, maybe,
Can
if
we
you
use
have
a
some items.
crowbar
that
and
you can
crowbar it open.
We don't have a crowbar. We
Oh.
don't, unfortunately.
Can
do
you
we?
not hit it with the flashlight?
No, hitting it with a flashlight won't do anything. Okay, so We've got a couple of directions we can go in now here, Amanda.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, we need
look, there's the bit. Oh look, what's that in the distance?
We didn't read.
Can you not see over there? Look,
There's
what's
somebody
happening?
over there.
What's that?
There's the deers.
That's the deers. That's right.
No, but what? We didn't read the letter.
Oh, do you want to read the letter? Which
Yeah.
letter do you want to read?
The one
over
that's
here.
where we were with the
Okay.
thing.
Is there a way to look over your collected notes? Yes, if I just go to documents just here. So let me just get my document. Hang on. Right, so if I get it, and then I go into my documents, there's my thing, it's kept, and I can also get a transcription.
Just because you've been to a place once does not mean it will be that way if you decide to visit again. Perhaps you have not done something yet. Perhaps you need to find something. Remember to explore. We need to find stuff.
It is, it's important to explore. Now, so, which way do you want to go? Do you want to go left or right for the moment? You can have a look around, you can always come back.
That way.
This way.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to go to,
Down the stairs.
okay.
Oh my god, this is very. Oh dear me.
You want to go down there?
No, I don't know. Yeah, just
Okay, yeah. If you don't want to go down there, tell you what, let's go up here. We'll go the other way then if you don't want to go down there to the weird mine carts.
Yes, minecart.
What, but you didn't want to go down the scary staircase?
I don't like stairs.
Well, that's okay, we'll go this way. This way looks safer, look. What's down here?
None of it looks safe,
Yeah,
does
it's safe, look, look. See?
Can you take the light?
No.
Oh.
Oh, but look, you can interact.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's terrifying. It's a statue. Surrounded by fireflies, a faint malign feeling comes from it. You feel like the statue is staring into you. What are you? The statue does not move, but by the breeze you can hear strange sounds that can be words like hi, teeth, nar. It sounds like nonsense. It sounds like hatty fatness.
No, it doesn't.
From
You
moving.
need to keep that. You need to keep your snip shut on that one. Right. So this is now open. Actually, we can go through here. You didn't used to be able to go this way, or we can go via the minecart. So it's up to you.
Minecart.
You want to go via the minecart. You don't want to go along this very safe-looking stretch over here. Look. Look. There's hardly any gaps in between.
No.
Are you sure? I mean, look. You could go over here. Who knows what fun you could have? But no, you want to go the other way.
Go down there. Then.
Oh,
Obviously,
no,
that's the way
no,
you
no.
want it.
That's fine. That's fine. There's nothing down here for you to see anyway.
It's not.
No, definitely not.
Well, let's go that way then.
No, 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 definitely not. Let's go this way. Tra-la-la, as they say.
It gives the guy something to it.
Oh, yes, that's the point. Okay, so let's go this way. Doobity-doo, doobity-doo, doobity-doobity-doo. La 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 la. Oh, here we are. So you want to go down here. Avoid the holes, because I know where they are. Anyone else playing this may not, and that would be sad. Well, you would be able to turn the minecarts on and stuff, but unfortunately for us, there's no power to them at the moment. That's a shame, isn't it? I can give them a little push though.
Do they work?
Well, the minecarts, yeah, they work. Off they go. Come back minecart.
Can you not get in it?
That would be kind of dangerous. They're tipping minecarts, you'd fall out.
So you just got to walk along the tracks.
Well, if you can catch up with it, you know, you're welcome to ride along it, and maybe, who knows, later on in the game you might be able to do something, but at the moment you can't. Sorry, I just scratched my eyeball. Right.
So you've got to run on the tracks.
Yeah, well, running on the tracks is moderately safe. I mean, unless you want to walk up there on that platform you were on. You sure it was kind of fun?
No.
Okay, fine. Yes, there is checkpoints, Rob. Every time you see a save icon in the top left-hand corner, that is a save point. So it will save your progress. Save points aren't everywhere, but there are quite a few of them. So, you know, it stops you being too lost, as it were.
How do you get over there? Are you going to jump?
Yeah, well, you know, if you've chosen to go a weird way like this, then you have to face the consequences that it's a weird way.
Can you look in the bin or not?
Well, you can look on them.
No.
I wasn't going to put in the code to have a load of empty boxes. That's Shenmue 3 territory, and that's a bad place to be.
You love Shenmue.
I love Shenmue, but Shenmue 3 was a little bit not good by comparison.
It's there anything in there?
Yeah, there's all sorts of things in here, but you know, let's not dwell on that.
There's a mirror. Can you see in the mirror?
You can, but I can't get in the right position to actually look at myself in the mirror because there's too much other stuff in front of it.
Okay.
Now, if you were to come in on that boat, when we came in on the boat comes in down here, and if you were watching very closely, you may have seen there was a save icon just appeared.
What's that?
What's what?
That.
That is the hull of the old boat.
Oh, it's a boat. It's an upside down
Yeah,
boat.
that's the hull of the old boat that used to go here.
And what's the name of that boat?
That was the
It has-
Amanda 1, I believe,
Oh.
or the Saint something, I can't remember.
Saint something.
Yeah, Saint something, I can't remember. That was put there 15 months ago in the development cycle, so there you go.
What's in there?
Now, over
Can you
here...
knock on the door?
Can I knock on the door? No. No, I can't knock on the door, but I suppose if you really want me to put knocking on the door functionality in, I will.
Or can you just open it?
No, but the door over here opens, if you had the key. Oh, we don't have the key, Amanda. So that would have been useful, but we don't have the key. About it.
Where do we go?
Well, we've got to find
Now
Malin.
you need hints.
We've got to find Malin, haven't we? And there's a... Oh.
You need hints.
Well, if we'd gone, you know...
I would get lost
if
and
we'd
confused now.
I know you would, Don, but you don't play many video games. If you'd been playing the going via the gondola, you'll notice there's light kind of giving us clues of where to go, and we'd have got off up there, and you'd have automatically
I
bumped
would
in.
need clues though because of my autism. I wouldn't understand.
I know, but don't worry. Well, there's a checkpoint system.
This is why I
and
don't play many games because there's no ones that help people with
That's
autism.
okay, because there would be checkpoints in it.
There's a guy. There's Malin.
Well, we know it's Malin. How
Yay!
many people may not?
Hello.
Young. Welcome to the Rock. Your first time here. She's a beautiful welcome to you.
See you later, LCP.
Bye.
Get the torch, you're gonna need it. Just keep the thing. Prime the pump with diesel, then run up and start the jimmy.
Do mirrors reflect?
Yes, they fully reflect, and they reflect everything.
Good lad. See you at the house.
Bye.
If you're still on, Rob, I'll take us back to the main island and show you in a few. Remind me to show you in a couple of minutes, okay? So, anyway, you can do this mission where you've got to turn the power on. So what you've got to do, I'm not going to spoil it, but you find the fuel, you turn on the power, and when you turn on the power, you know, it basically brings power back to the island, and other areas of the island that otherwise would be closed off are loaded up. But what I'm going to do for the minute is I'm just going to finish the game really, really quickly. So I'm not going to explore any of the other bits because there's a lot. Okay, there's a lot of islands to explore, even if you're doing it fairly fast. When we were watching that show yesterday, I was actually commenting to you, wasn't I, Amanda, the island that they filmed the show on, Midnight Mass. This island's bigger than the island they live on.
Much bigger.
Much bigger. And
Their occupancy was 127 people.
yeah, and this island, I mean, it's got a village, it's got Brock, it's got a bothy, it's got this port, it's got, well, it's just a lot bigger, and it's fully explorable. So, you know, you can make your own little horror adventure if you want to. Yeah, mate, this is ray tracing heaven. This is all ray tracing stuff. NVIDIA.
Can we go up there to the
Yes,
house?
of course, that's where I'm headed. NVIDIA is actually helping me tweak the ray tracing on this, Rob, so the ray tracing should look pretty much on point. At the minute, this is like the first time I've put ray tracing on for the game. Before now, you know, ray tracing wasn't on in 4.26, but I moved up to 4.27 so I could use full ray tracing. So, like if I come over here, all these reflections you're seeing around here are full ray trace reflections in the water
Can
now.
we go to the house?
What, over here?
Yeah.
You can, but it's locked. This is the diaphone cabin. So this is where you would go to turn off the diaphones, which are over here. And the diaphones are the things that go like that. So that's a diaphone. Oh yeah, and this is something that's a part of ray tracing as well. So you can see that I'm getting ray traced specular highlights, and I'm getting oh god, what's it called again? Those kind of five-sided endons. We'll have a quick look down here. You can see the foliage works really nicely in this light now as well. I just want to get a few views of this, just to show that like this is an open world thing. So for example, we can go up here and literally look in through the windows,
Yeah.
and the contents of the house, what you see is what you get, so we can go in there. The same with the lighthouse. We can go into the lighthouse. We can go up to the top floor. We can do whatever the hell we want. It's a very, very flexible island for
There's the
exploration.
lighthouse.
There it is. There, yes, that's right. That lighthouse is actually the newer version 2 lighthouse, which is more based on the one that Willem Dafoe and Shoehead put when themselves
Robert
into.
Pattinson.
Robinson Pattinson, yeah, absolutely. Oh, look at that. There you go. You saw it again. That lovely little highlight, and it does. Right, so I don't want to stay here much longer over at this side of the island. Down there you can see there's Malin's garden. I'm not sure. I know it's going to work on a 10 series, to be quite honest, so it'll work on your card without a problem, Rob. Right, so this is the garden. This is where Malin and the other lighthouse keepers that are here do their gardening, so they can grow fresh produce. So if you actually look closely at the details, you'll see that these are all accurate for the time of year. Okay, so you've got garlic, you've got mustard, and over here we have got, I can't remember, I think it's thyme, isn't it? Parsley, that's it. Yep, and these are all things that will actually be growing at this time of year in 1936, in April. So I made a point of like...
That would make their stews taste better.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're going to be a lighthouse keeper, you know, you're going to want to try and improve upon the fare you've got as much as possible.
Because everything's going to be made out of potatoes.
I mean, the good thing is, I mean, there's live venison and stuff, so you can catch deer and there's all this sort of thing, but again, you just have to be as careful as you can.
Does he have a gun?
No,
How does he catch deer?
he bores them to death. No, it's Malin that catches the deer. I wouldn't be catching. The main character doesn't catch deer. Over there, you can kind of just see off in the distance. Look, there's the 2 towers, just visible through the fog.
Yeah.
I love that. You only see it if you're really looking for it. Otherwise, you wouldn't know it was there. Good sense of scale. That's about 4.5 kilometres away. Right. So as we go into the house, it's going to basically black down because I don't want you really in the house. I just want you to see what's in the house and go, oh man, I hope I can interact with stuff. But as soon as we start looking at anything, it's like, oh no. Because we've reached the end of our rainbow.
Yeah.
We have, because, you know, I don't want to give anyone too much. There's a lot here. But that doesn't mean you can't go back into the game and redo it again, because you can, of course. So if I come down here, I can go straight back.
Can you go inside the lighthouse?
No, the lighthouse is shut off at the moment for demo use because I don't want people kind of doing too much. Now, if you want to restart, of course, I can go back to the main menu and I can just restart from the beginning. Because Rob wanted to have a quick look at the reflections. I don't have a problem with that. Well, I am curious as to what's going on here. Oh, I see. It's taking me all the way back over here. Right, so looks like I'm going to have to make my own way all the way back over if Rob wants to see those reflections. Which could take a while, sadly. So I don't think I'm going to go back there unless I restart the entire game.
Can you start just from the island?
What, can you actually start from the rock? Well, yeah, once you've got a save there, you can. But obviously you'd need a save game on the island to be able to do that. There we go. Right, so there you go, Rob, just to show you, you need to see the boat go on by. So that's the kind of level of reflection we're getting there. And yeah, it reflects everything. And it's 3 levels of reflection, so you don't have to feel concerned that it's not going to reflect enough. And as I was mentioning to Amanda, if we go down here, they don't look safe, do they, Amanda? No. But if we were to go down here, you know, just leap off because I'm lazy. And yeah, the health will go back to normal in the next release. This is just so you can have a look around, by the way. That will kill you next time. But you can kind of go over here, and if you want to, you can go on this ship. And when you get on this ship...
Clyde Shipworks.
Yep, it's off to Clyde Shipworks. It's taking you back to mainland Scotland because you decided that you didn't want to be a Wickie.
You decided you don't like it.
You didn't want to be a Wickie. Oh, good question there, Rob. Yes, DLSS is enabled and fully supported, meaning that you can get a decent 120 frames per second. And I can also play in native 4K. This is now playing on my machine in native 4K. So I just switched it there, and I'll switch it back. And now it's playing on 1080 maybe. So, yeah, it can do that.
Nice. Nice.
As well as which, I will be using the new one, which is which NVIDIA's announced, which is the one for anti-aliasing, and that one's reckoned to be a game changer too. So hopefully, the nice people over at NVIDIA are going to give me access to the is it CLSS or something like that? I can't remember. The one that ALSS, something like that. Anyway, the one that does anti-aliasing using AI, and that should look absolutely amazing. So DLSS, ALSS. Ideally, I'm going to have a really cool looking game with those. And again, the whole point of this has been all along that I can't paint or draw properly for shit, but I want to make something that to me look nice. So hopefully I've succeeded. And I'm not going to continue this journey really any longer, I don't think, because we've been here for an hour. I think what I'll do is I'll let this journey play out quietly. You can we can climb up the top here and get a nice view of our surroundings if we want to. There we go. There we are. And yeah, so that's been quite nice, hasn't it, Amanda? I'm just going to just go across, make sure that no one's asked anything in that question area there, and make sure that there's nothing in my one. Doopy doopy doop, doop doop derp 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 derpy derpy derp. Right, okay, that's fine. Okay then, so I'm closing those windows down, and if anyone has any questions, and I know you're all shy bairns who obviously got spanked at school for asking questions, but if any of you have any questions, this would be a good time for you to ask it.
I've got a question.
Oh, have you got a question? Well, that's fine, because, you know, I like you. So go on, tell me. What's your question?
When's Kitty Loveland coming?
Okay, we're not going to talk about that to the general public, okay, about that island.
Yes, we are.
Okay. There is a secret island in the second half of the game.
Kitty Loveland.
Amanda has requested an island that has cats in it, and there is actually going to be one, because cats fit in with the whole Cthulhu kind of background. So I don't have a problem with that. So yes, there will be a special island that will have AIs and cats on it.
The release is going to be in
June.
2022
June. Although, Rob, you know, you're a good friend of mine, and I'll be quite happy to send you a beta key so that you can try it out as much as you want, mate. So, yeah, if you get in touch, I'll send you a message, and I'll sort you out a Steam beta key so that you can try out the full version. I'll not send it to you for a little bit because I need to get the beta polished up, because at the minute the beta is mostly involved with testing on day 1, and day 2 testing is going to start soon. You don't have to send in test reports, but it'll give you an idea of what
If
it's
there's
going to
any
look like.
major problems, though, you can send them in.
Yeah, if you see any major problems, just like shout, and you know, that can be fixed. Who's that? Sander Cohen. Hey Sander, how are you, man? Thank you very much, that's very kind of you. It's been work, but you know what, it's been a fun process, so I'm glad it's come out nicely. It certainly is. And to anyone who's on Steam, hello. I know I don't often broadcast on Steam. I'll try and broadcast more, I promise. Yeah, that's only kind, isn't it? Right, so we've got about 4 minutes left, so I suppose this would be a good time for me to talk about anything that's coming up in the next week, wouldn't it?
We're going to be making some promotional posters.
We're going to make some promotional posters because it's going to be fun.
And we're going to send them out to anybody who would like some. If you could
Well, we'll
post
send out
them.
the PDF, just print it and stick it up somewhere. Yeah, absolutely.
we'd like you to put them anywhere you can think of that will be well noticeable.
Yeah, the whole point is it's not really about like selling copies. It's a point of, you know, I'd like to get people more aware that it exists, and then they can make up their mind whether they're interested or not.
I'm going to get 1,000 printed off.
Well, fair enough.
Then we've got a full.
I think the people of Concert can expect some confusing messages about lighthouses anytime soon, can't they?
I will be posting them in random places.
Well, you know, we've just admitted now live on the stream that we're going to be doing this. So there's a very, very good breadcrumb trail.
They won't just be in Concert.
Okay, so nationwide it's going to be easy to tell.
And
All the posters are going to come back to us.
We're going to do a competition as well. Who can post
Who
them
can say how many months I'll get in prison
in
for
the most
instigating mass
unusual
vandalism?
place where people can see them?
I see.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we'll do that.
Yeah.
You can twist my arm. We'll see. Okay, how does that seem?
Guerrilla posting.
Guerrilla posting. Okay, so in other news anyway, just because, you know, we're coming to the end of this thing really, I think it's going to be this week. I'm sending off the demos to Microsoft and to my friends over at NVIDIA. There'll be a new there'll be a new beta version for anyone who's testing or anyone who's just playing the beta version. That should be available for Friday or Saturday. From now on, ask the developers that it's going to be on Tuesday, although we will try and come up with a catchier sounding name.
Tuesdays, I think we should do 9 o'clock instead of 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock's a little bit late.
You think 10 o'clock's a bit late?
Yeah, I
okay,
do.
we'll do 9 o'clock on a Tuesday.
I know
that
I
sounds
start
good.
getting sleepy at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired
And I
myself
think
because I'm so old.
most people aren't night owls if they've got a daytime job.
This is true, and also we need to consider like our audience, you know, in other countries as well. So what I might do as well is
I think either 8 till 9 or 9 till 10, but I think you should put it out to the people that are asking.
Well, what I'll probably do is I'll do one 12 hours later as well, but obviously you don't have to participate in that if you don't want to. And I'll probably do a second broadcast
If I'm away
on a Thursday morning at like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, probably 10 o'clock.
in the morning,
Yes.
I'm not awake.
No, probably not. Rob's asking, are there any plans for a console release? Yes, there is actually. I've gone through the initial process with Microsoft to try and get it on the Microsoft platform. I've got quite far on with that, but I need to send them the latest demos in order for this to work. That's one of the reasons why I finished this demo really, is because I want the demo to go off to Microsoft so they can kind of see what I'm doing. So hopefully I'll hear back about that in the next couple of weeks.
We are going to do some limited edition releases as well.
Yeah, there'll also be a few limited edition special releases.
We'll maybe do like 25 or 50, and they'll contain
They'll have some,
artwork
and some very specific
maps
content.
and really pretty artwork that you can keep
Absolutely.
forever and ever and ever.
And I'm also probably going to do a couple of special streamer versions, just for anyone who fancies having a go at streaming the game. So I can also
Yeah.
probably work on one of those, because I know streaming is like a massive thing. I mean, Christ, I'm doing it myself right now, so
Yay!
with my 4 viewers now, but however many's there and some more on the other
It
one.
doesn't matter how many views you've got. One's enough.
1 view is enough.
Any more than that is a bonus.
Any more than that's greedy, and I should just go to prison. Yeah,
No, you
exactly.
couldn't finish a game in prison, silly.
Well, I might. They might put me into the prison working on games unit. Oh, what was that?
Where?
Over there.
I missed it.
Oh, I'm sure there was something in front of my ship. Oh, I'm going to try and get a better look from over here. I may have been imagining it, of course.
Is it a tentacle?
No, of course not. It couldn't be a tentacle.
Is it a monster?
It won't be a monster. I don't know what it... Oh! The water over there looks a little bit squalmous, doesn't it? I will do, Rob Mady. I will do, don't you worry. The Astartes edition. Oh yeah, I'll get sued to death by Games Workshop even thinking about that one, but you know. Oh, what I get. They'd send
They'd be on that faster
Oh my
than
God.
you could even release
I've
it.
been to Games Workshop, you know, and I've talked to their executive management team, and they are a scary bunch of people to talk to. Really, you know, well they were anyway, like 15, 16 years ago. They really are very driven by...
Your ABD book that you...
They didn't like the fact that I
they
did
didn't
my
like-
ABD
they didn't
book.
like
No,
that.
they hated that. Although it did make a lot of good money for charity, that book at least.
Yeah.
It got sold at auction at Animex for like £160, didn't it?
I can't remember how
It was a
much,
lot
but
of
you
money.
made a
Oh
lot
my
of money.
god, it was a lot. Oh, what was that?
And I made a Mr. Game
Oh look.
from Saints Row. I can't see
You
it.
can't, you can't see
Oh,
anything.
there he is.
There's nothing to see here. I may as well just, you know, go back to my save game. I don't want to continue what's going on here. I'm
That
sure
was
it's
a
not important.
giant-
It's not important. If I was to continue this game, nothing else would happen.
That's a big tent.
No,
it's
nothing would
good.
happen. I think we're safe. Shall I go back to the main
I
menu
think
again?
one in every, like, so many times you load this bit of right tentacles should just engulf your ship and eat it.
No, that would be silly if tentacles were to engulf my ship and eat it. See, they're all gone now. We're safe. Thank heavens for that. I'd hate to think that we were in danger in any way whatsoever. Oops.
It's back! Oh my good grief.
The book itself was the ABD for little orkies, and it
Yeah.
was an alphabet book where you went A is for B is for and stuff, and it was like B is for Bolter. It goes bang, 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 and like, you know, O is for orcs. Day is amazing and great, and like all the way through to, I think it was X is for xylophone. It makes a pretty noise and stuff like. No, you don't need to see anything there. Let's go back. it makes a pretty sound and stuff like that.
It was good.
Yeah, there's nothing over there.
There was
for you to
only
look
ever
at.
one copy though, and a
There
student,
was-
a
it
student
was-
won it.
It was a prototype, basically. That was the whole point of it. It was like a prototype copy, and
There's only one in the world.
yeah, I'd made it basically one evening when I was really drunk and probably really high, and because someone had said like, wouldn't it be funny if you made like a fucking children's book based around orcs for Warhammer? So I made like I made a complete A to Z book, like, you know, what was it again? Dirt is for Dakar, that was it, and cut is for chopping. I like to chop and stuff like that. It was like really.
There was something about Big Chopper.
Yeah, that's right, having a big chopper, and then it was like M is for Mork, nearly as good as Gork, and G is for Gork, nearly as good as Mork. And it was great fun. I'm really sad because I used to have the PDF for it, now I don't, and I wish I had.
You
I
can
really wish
remake
I'd kept it. No, GW team absolutely hated it, which is a shame because, to be honest, it would have made a really good, you know, one of them desk books that you keep out and like people flick through on the bog and stuff and they have a good laugh of it. It was bloody awesome, and I felt quite bad that they didn't like it one little bit. The speed with which the DMCA fucking thing arrived due to post was just amazing. Really, really quick.
Cease and desist.
It was a proper cease and desist too. Like, please destroy all copies and don't ever make this again, kind of thing. I can't help but notice that my website does not appear to be working over here very well.
Oh.
Let me try it again. Hang on.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of the images are broken. Oh no, there they are. They just hadn't loaded first time.
They were having a snooze.
They were having a snooze. Oh no, they are broken and everything's shit. Oh well, never mind, that's fine. I could not care less.
As long as it works when it's released.
Well, yes, it's the website, and I'll fix the website up, so I don't care. So, oh yeah, wrong button. So we have returned back to you and me, and anyone who's watching, including Rob and probably Yuck, and I think LCP's gone off now to go and watch TV, and we've got like, you know, yeah, Sanders, the rest of it. So, Cohen Sanders, sorry.
That could be like Colonel Sanders.
It could be like Colonel Sanders. I imagine the poor person has had more than enough teasing in their life, but that could be what their name sounds like. So sorry, Cohen. Anyway, so we are going to probably pop off because there's
Tomorrow we're going to Scarborough.
we're going to Scarborough for the day. We're going to, you know, collect shells, and in the evening we're going to look for ghosts in the cellar of this hotel because the place is awesome.
The
It's
Grand
like
Hotel.
the Grand Hotel in
Super
Scarborough.
haunted.
Apparently, we're not doing that like really kind of festive-looking thing where they wander around like crying and screaming all the time. We're just going to go there and have a laugh, like go in places we're not supposed to, and scaring ourselves with funny noises because it's awesome. The hotel's enormous. It's like one of the biggest hotels in the country, and it's almost completely empty. And like you'll go up through floors and floors and floors of the place, and there's just nothing there.
It's terrifying.
Oh, it's amazing! I love it. I can't wait.
Victorian.
So I might actually try and get some footage for the actual game on it tomorrow. I'll see what I can do because it will be fun, to be honest. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say goodbye, and then I'm going to stand here for about 15 seconds humming the Police Squad theme because you know, that way I'll know that I've said goodbye to everyone. So I'll see you all later, everyone. And oh, hang on, I know what to do because we have to do it Police Squad style. Oh no, I can't play it because it'll be copyright infringement. Okay, see you later, everyone. Bye. Bye.